Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently still fighting the Allied interlinked systems, although it's getting close. We're down to only 74 reasons away, and that is huge. So we're going to go through our worlds here real quick. We do need jobs on this research station, and that's easy enough. This mining station, we need housing and jobs. Okay, we'll do that for now. And this tech world needs housing, so a city district. And this ring world here, this... what do we want this to be? That's a question, isn't it? I feel like we're doing good on industry for now. I feel like we're doing okay on research as well. I'm kind of defaulting into this being research, though. Although maybe we should have this be admin. Our admin cap has come up nicely, though, without doing that. Okay, I think for now, all I'm going to do is put in a city segment. On Ring Worlds, that gives 40 housing and 8 jobs. Well, that's slightly insane. We're going to build that. Okay. This Ring World here, all we need is a gene clinic. Excellent. Okay, and now let us continue our war. The third fleet requires orders, and we're going to have it, I think, pushed down this way. The first Federation fleet also requires orders. We're going to push it over here. The second fleet, you guessed it, requires orders. We're going to push it over this way for right now. The fourth fleet really should probably be reinforced here. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll just pump those out of multiple shipyards. No big deal there. The fifth fleet is in motion here, but it's not really going anywhere useful. We're going to go attack Beta Caeli. That'll be fine. And our transport fleet over here needs to move into Asteria. Wait, that's fully occupied now. Okay, where do we want to go? We've already jump drived. So we're done in the Tazikian Foundation. We're going to take these guys back to Seoul then to be fully reinforced. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. They'll get there eventually, and then we may attack the Yawn, or we may just be like, you know what? We can probably get what we need through simply attacking them in space. And that might actually be the case. We've got a gateway here that we can't utilize, so we're going to come over this direction for right now. The fourth fleet is, of course, reinforcing here. And it'll take it a little time, but not very much time. They'll just have to travel through the L Gate. Excellent. And our allies are winning there. We should win here very easily if we even catch them. We did catch them, surprisingly. And yeah, they're already gone. Okay, so the first fleet requires orders and will be sent to here. The third fleet is going to be sent over this way. The first, maybe to Elamir? Maybe to go free some of this territory over here. To Chiban. Yeah, we'll do that. The fifth also requires orders, and it will push over here. Wonderful. You can definitely see their war exhaustion going up dramatically. And that's huge. We're very, very pleased with that because we're going to be able to get our war goals quite soon here. I'm hoping that it'll be this episode. That'd be great if so. We can go up to Hemtares.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
And down to Gribben. The fifth fleet to Uthan. And once there, we may want to actually bombard. Think about that. The fourth fleet should have its reinforcements done soon, but we actually aren't researching a couple of things, and that's problematic. We should be. We'll grab energy weapon damage as one of our cheapest options there, and defense platform damage, I guess, here will be fine. It's not huge, but it'll be okay. The third fleet, I'm interested in potentially jump driving it over this way and reinforcing it. So we'll do exactly that. The second fleet should really be moved down, I guess, over here. I mean, we're running out of places to attack, in all honesty. We can attack over here. That would be fine. And we'll do exactly that. The fourth should be getting its reinforcements very shortly. We can activate the Surveyor, and that's definitely something we're interested in doing. 5 energy credits is not terrible. Where did that come up at? Am I just blind, or is it not here, or is it already grabbed? There's a 5 physics research up in Tau Ceti. It may already be grabbed. So after we're done with this sentry array, I want to queue up that we're going to head to Tau Ceti. That'll be fine. The first fleet is going to push its way down to here now. The second fleet, it's going to clean up this area over here. So it's going to do something kind of like that. The fourth fleet is still reinforcing, although it's finishing up on that. Third Federation is, of course, defending terminal egress. The fifth fleet is going to move up to Upstoth. A small Juven shuttle recently crossed into our space in the Bivum system, pursued by raiders from the Juven wildlings. We're not certain why they're being chased by their own people, but the raiders withdrew when they were challenged by our border security. The heavily damaged shuttle was recovered, revealing that the crew had perished shortly after they entered Bivum. Its cargo hold was filled to the brim with stolen energy credit chips. By right of salvage, the credits are ours. Okay, it's a kind of meaningless amount of energy credits, but we'll take it, I guess. The third fleet, of course, is in this position to be reinforced. The first fleet is going to want to push its way down this way, I think. We could liberate these areas, though. And, in fact, we probably should do that. So we'll do that. The fourth fleet is still reinforcing, shockingly. I'm actually quite surprised by that. Okay, 66 reasons to not accept this. We're getting there.
Breakthrough achieved.
Starbase cap coming up, not that that's important. And let's go for, say, food from jobs, since we're negative in food. That'll be fine. The second fleet does require orders, and it's going to push over this way. The fifth fleet is ready to come down here, I think. I'm just going to jump drive, and then we'll grab these and see what's going on after that. Okay. The third fleet will have its reinforcements shortly. Fourth fleet should be reinforced soon. I feel like I already hit this button. But okay. I feel like this list is getting longer. Maybe not. The third fleet will be reinforced shortly, and the first Federation fleet is of course going to head over here. That's great. We do see a fair number of enemy ships over here, so we probably want to move some ships of our own down this way. To that end, we'll get the fourth fleet heading down this corridor. This hyperspace corridor here is basically the only connector over here. That's kind of insane, right? Yeah, that's kind of insane. Okay, well, we'll just do something like that. The third fleet will eventually get its reinforcements. The first Federation fleet does require additional orders. And there it goes. Yeah, they're down to 58 reasons now. We do need to continue grabbing some of this territory, though. The Yawn have quite a lot of ships over here. And that is definitely important that we deal with them. So we're going to come up over here and see if we can grab some of those ships, get those dealt with. The second fleet is, I think, ready to be removed from this area. So I would like to have it come down over here somewhere. I really wish there was an L gate over here, but unfortunately there really isn't. So I feel like our best bet is to actually come down to central processing via this gateway, and then make our way out. We'll just go ahead and reinforce that fleet on our way. Okay. And hopefully our Federation members are going to grab some of these. That'd be nice. The third fleet should be full momentarily. All we're missing here is a single destroyer. So that's fine. The fifth fleet really should be moved out of here. And the way I think we're going to do that is by jump driving them over here. That's going to be 37 days. So we'll wait on that. The first Federation fleet requires additional orders, and it will head down like so. The third fleet is almost good to go, just waiting on that last destroyer, which should be on its way in. They're up to 61% at this point in terms of their war exhaustion. We can only get 40 more from war exhaustion, but our occupation can come up a little bit, and our relative naval strength can come up as well, in theory. So that'll be good. The first fleet is going to get orders to push in, like over here. Just waiting for those additional units. Okay, we're not in... Oh, there we just popped into central processing. We're going to jump drive straight into mill. And we're going to fight these guys. Now, we are going to have a malice here, so we expect losses from this. But this is going to be a big deal. We just got level 5 Federation. Cool. So we can pop up to very high centralization. This would drop our monthly cohesion by an additional 1. I mean, we can assign additional envoy. That'll be fine. Yes, we vote for that. And that will pass. So you can see here our combat efficiency has dropped because we just jump drived in. We should have more than enough to take care of these guys. Fantastic. And the vote did indeed succeed. So at this point, we can do whatever we want here. Now, we're on diplomatic wait, and that's fine for right now. Honestly, all of this, I think, is good. Okay. So we're going to have this fleet push up over this way, I think. That's good enough, I guess. The first Federation fleet is going to attack Siagawa. Third fleet is still waiting on that destroyer, which now it's saying that we need another destroyer. Okay, maybe it got intercepted on the way, but that's kind of odd. Surely our Federation member is going to catch them, right? Boy, they're slow. They are very slow. Okay, they did not catch them. The third fleet is now ready to be moved out, and I would love to get them over here to intercept some of these. An awkward path, but we'll accept it. So the fifth fleet is ready to be jump drived, and we're going to jump drive it straight into this system. Okay. We want to wipe out their ships and their shipbuilding capacity. That's our primary goal here. So we should have absolutely no problem eliminating these guys. Indeed not. And we're just going to push over this direction for right now. Should be fine. 50 reasons away. Okay. So the first fleet is... That could work. It's not as out of the way as I thought it was for some reason. Maybe something kind of like that. Sure. The first Federation fleet is going to head up over here. I think. Yes. That's what we'll do there. In fact, we could just jump drive this. Let's do it. Let's just jump drive that. There we go. We'll pop up there, no problem. And we should eliminate this station very, very easily. That Perdition Beam alone almost taking down its shields. We just lost an envoy, that's fine. And from here, we're going to push over this direction, is the idea. Excellent. Where's the 74th fleet at? That's over here right now. They actually capped Dyrachus back. That's awkward. We're going to go take that. And none of our other fleets are good to go right now. Okay, so occupation is at 44, war exhaustion is at 65, and relative navy strength is at 35. Okay. The fourth fleet could use reinforcement. That said, it's not really in a position for reinforcement, so we'll just have to keep moving. That'll be fine for now, anyway. Ah. I'm actually going to jump drive it back to Tempere here. Okay, so it'll jump drive over here, and no problem. This will not, unfortunately, net us a gateway, but it's fine. Just grab that. The second fleet requires orders, and I would like it to make its way over here, which is awkward. We're going to jump drive it. Okay. There we go. So we are making some progress here. Continue pushing our way northward. The fourth fleet is, of course, going to require additional orders, and we're going to just take it down over this way. These guys, they'll clean up this area. Something like that. We're just pushing our way south here. There's a few locations that we haven't grabbed, but that's okay. 46 reasons. Make that 44 reasons. It's definitely taking some time, but this is going to be a fundamental power shift in the galaxy, so that's completely worth it. We're not afraid of that at all. Okay, these guys, they're going to head to Skad. Interesting. They're going to head over to Skad, and we're going to head to Winkwart here. The third fleet, well, there's actually a good number of ships over here. We're going to head over this way and hope to catch some of these. I'd love to catch the Murder of Katawa. I'm willing to bet they're not going to let that fleet get caught, though. We can see situations like this going on as well. So we're going to catch these two fleets, and it's no big deal. Ringworld section has been restored on Gamma Refuge. Okay. So we're going to hop down over there, and of course, we are going to colonize that. Wonderful. And that is this ring world fully restored. So next up, we're going to start restoring this ring world. Hello, pause menu. Okay. So we've managed to capture this system, and we're going to head down over here. I want to catch this fleet. They're just chilling and bombarding, which is foolish, to be sure. The first Federation fleet does require orders, though, and we're going to pop down to Man Ward. Excellent. And in we go. Once again, we should have no problems here. I'm thinking about getting rid of our menacing fleets for now and replacing them after this war with alloy fleets, just for the record. I think that would not be a terrible idea. The second Federation fleet requires additional orders, and honestly, still 30 days on the jump drive. Let's just push our way down to like here. It'll take time to get there, but that's okay. 70% war score. Only 37 reasons to not accept this. Make that 36. Make that 38. They're clearly pumping out ships somewhere, but we don't know where. The second fleet requires orders, and that will be down in Elamir. Okay. Hopefully we can catch this fleet eventually, but for right now, we're not in a huge rush for that. This war is going very, very well, though. A little slowly, but that's to be expected with a war of this scale. Like, you gotta figure, this is 80% of the galaxy that's in this war, probably. Maybe like 75, but it's a huge chunk of the galaxy that's in this war. It's gonna be a long war. The first fleet requires orders, and I would like it to head to Bastamore. That looks like a good target for us. The third fleet is going to head down over here. The first Federation fleet is going to head over to Faltus. The fourth fleet, the light of suns blinds, and the darkness of the void hides. Only when we learned to travel faster than light did we learn just how little the light reveals. Today, we begin to end this amaurosis of ours. The sentry array we prepare to build in the Wua system will one day become a stalwart panopticon, our eye on every star. All-seeing. Indeed. So that is underway, and we will get that hub upgraded. Wonderful. Now, we're probably not going to have the range to really see down here for a bit, but that's fine. The fourth fleet does require orders, and we will send it in to Tipicor for now. I want to actually be following this fleet. Just pursue them. Okay. The fifth fleet is up over here, and we'll have it go grab these. That will be fine. How are we doing here? 36 reasons again. Okay. We do need to take out their relative navy strength, and... hello. The first fleet crew have reported the presence of decaying orbital stations and multiple tomb worlds near the Baltris system. Whatever interstellar nation once inhabited the Baltris system appears to have collapsed into ruin long ago. Positrex is a junkyard of a planet covered in the irradiated, rusting remnants of demolished buildings, infrastructure, and vehicles. No higher forms of life are recognizable. We might gain more insight into this lost civilization by surveying any similar planets in this and neighboring systems. Okay. There's our energy weapon damage done, and let's go ahead and grab energy credits from jobs, I guess. That'll do. The second fleet does need orders, and the orders are to go to Corcus.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
Excellent. 36 reasons. Their war exhaustion is climbing. And very soon, they will accept the inevitable. Wait, we can't jump drive into this system? I figured we'd be able to jump drive there, even though we haven't gotten the wormhole, but no. We can't jump drive there. That's actually funny. I like it. That's a good thing. We're just going to jump drive up over here then, I guess, and chase after these guys. That'll be fine for now. That looks like it's already under control, but that's okay. We are going to grab ourselves some defense platform hull points here. Wonderful. And the third fleet requires orders over to here. Excellent. The 4th Fleet is not exactly in the best of locations here. Let's send them over to Rakaron. That'll be slightly better. Wonderful. And it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're definitely finishing up this war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.